Okay. Alright. So today, I am going to be breaking into some of that basalt that John sent me. Now, I haven't had any time to warm up. Would that be the smart thing to do before recording a video? Of course. Do I have time for that? Probably, but I don't know. We're just going to go loosey-goosey today. I got some tiger wrap here. Looks real sick. I hope the wind noise isn't coming through with the fan that I have blowing on me to keep the dust away. I've been informed by multiple people that the basalt dust is really nasty, so I'm going to try to not breathe that in. But yeah, this is some of the gift basalt that John sent me. Very interesting stuff. It's got silica in it. It doesn't have a lot, but this is a flake right here. So it can flake. It's a little weird. I have messed with it just a little bit, and I ended up producing this. Not my best work by any means. I was able to get it thin enough. It likes to step. It likes to step fracture, and it likes to dive. It likes to do all those things that aren't fun, but I was able to make just kind of a rough and tough, like, I'm going to try to make something out of it. But yeah. So we're going to give it a go. Also, it's going to be very windy outside. We're in a tornado watch, which is very fun. We'll see if I have to cut this video short. But I wanted to make something today because it's Monday, and this is one of the days where I have a bit of free time. So let's see. What do we do? I have. Let me reach back here. I got some literature. I think I'm gonna probably go for something like a daddle, something along this. This stuff comes from like the Desert Southwest, which again, book Overstreet Guide. I got the 14th edition. I don't really think there's a whole benefit to getting the newer editions unless you really need them. They have a couple basalt point examples here. These are all life-sized. So if I can kind of do something similar to that, or like maybe something like that. I mean, I haven't looked around super duper hard. Maybe we can look through here real quick, because I could also try for just a little Desert General. That'd be pretty easy. Maybe I should keep it easy. But then again, the Lancelot ones would be a lot easier. I don't know. Then I have to do teeth if I do the daedal. Yeah, this is the stuff that I usually should decide before going into things. But yeah, we're running fast and loose here. Yeah, let's go back to the daedal. I kind of just want to do one of those. Or should I do a Desert General? How big of a piece do I want to do? Maybe I could go fast. Might this be a two-parter? Maybe. Why not? No, but then I have to get it thin. No, whatever. It's all about choosing the right piece. That's what matters most. I have a couple pieces I'm going to have by myself. I'll probably start with this piece. Let's see. It's got a little bit of a curve to it, not too much. Got some thick spots. Mostly thin already, so that'll be a great start for me, at the very least. I do like that this stuff isn't super duper messy. It's tough to work and it's a bit crunkly, and I'm sure when I hit it, that low spot right there is going to break and this is all going to go flying. Darn it, I was hoping I could do it with the abrasion stone there. But let's see what we can do with this stuff. Oh, do I want to use my one rod? How's it doing? I should sharpen the tip just a little bit. I will have to be smacking this stuff pretty hard from what I remember, but it's also going to be kind of a balancing act between getting the platforms figured out and just understanding the dynamics. It's going to be very different than a lot of the regular stone that I work. It's going to require a proper setup, or platform setup, I should say. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know with this stuff. I mean, I see one that I want to take right away, but I'm going to hold off on it. Where's my whacker stick? Get the whacker stick out. Let's start here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, she'll need a bit. She'll need a bit of force. I would have totally gotten away with that if that was like a nice stone. That too. I'm gonna bend the crap out of this thing. It'll be fine. I smack with pretty robust force when I need to. And when you're doing something like this weird basalt stuff, kind of need to. It doesn't like doing certain things, and if you don't do them well enough, you'll get the step fractures, but if you do them too hard, you'll get the dives. So it's kind of just like a mixed bag of cooperation, so it'll work good with certain stuff and not so good with other stuff. But yeah, it's got like a really kind of like sparkly interior, and it's super rough, and it has enough silica in it to like conchoidal fracture, but it's nothing like a rhyolite. Like I was working on, where did I put it? I was working on some rhyolite when I put it down because I needed to rest for a hot minute because it was just interesting and weird. Why won't you focus on the thing that I'm showing you? There you go. Yeah, they're interesting. I wouldn't say that they're entirely comparable. I think this is a bit rougher, but I haven't had a chance to work with either of them in like a great extent, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. It's just not coming from someone who has a good amount of experience, but I still want to mess. I still want to mess with it, and I want to get some of the messing on film. I should also say too, not a professional here, not a professional at all. If you're expecting me to walk through this without any flaws or like any hiccups, or even a break, if you expect a finished point by the end of this video, not this channel. No. I'm just gonna kind of record stuff as I go, and then let you all kind of just tag on for the ride. You know, see what we come up with, see if this stuff works well. It's gotten warmer outside, which is really nice. I live in Iowa here, so the winter times get awful, and this garage isn't insulated, and I can't really seal it up all too well because I don't want dust in my lungs, because you can die from that. I don't want silicosis. No thank you. So I had to do all my napping and stuff in the wintertime with a heater that really kind of just petered out once things got above, got below 20 degrees, which I don't know if you know much about Iowa winters. Super duper pooper scooper easy to get lower than 20 degree weather here. That's just kind of like a walk in the park. Heck, that's probably like some October weather. Oh, I don't want to take this flake because I know it's not going to work. I want to shoot it up that ridge and clean this off. But I feel like my better option will be this right here, where I take that ridge down instead, but that's a longer flake, but I don't know. Yuck, I don't want to do that. See, it does stuff like that, where it'll dive into like the corners and stuff. Yuckus. Too bad I need to reduce the width of this a good bit if I want to do one of them desert generals. But who knows, maybe this might just end up being a thing where I just kind of mess around with it, and I tell myself I'm going to do something, and then I don't end up doing it, which has happened many times, believe me. Like, well, I'm going to make this today, and then it starts looking good as something else, and I'm like, maybe I don't want to make this today, so we're just going to try for it. I mean, it went, just didn't go very far. Well, that means we got to try the other side. Cool, the thing I didn't want to do. Let's see what happens. Not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. It wasn't strong enough. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. I'm not super duper worried about it. See, that one did something weird. See, that like went along the side. Weird. Nah, it's okay though. If I gotta reduce width, like I said, I'm trying to make something that's all in all pretty tiny. I mean, the pictures of the Desert Generals here, these are all life size, and you know, unless I'm going for one of these bottom ones here, I got quite the piece to work with. So I'll be pretty good, I think. I got plenty of room to mess up. I think it's going to be the later stages. It's going to be a bit difficult, but you know, I'm not super yuck. I don't want to go in there, but I'm going to try to go in there. I'm not super duper worried. Okay, that worked pretty okay. See, there's a dive right there. That's where she's going down. I might be able to clean that up by flaking it here from the other end if I can set myself up a nice enough platform. I think I will. I'm hoping that all this is in focus too, because I don't like to juggle my focus between filming and doing this, because I'll mess up, especially with the Basalt since it's so finicky. I don't want to. Took a little bit of it. I don't want to mess with too much, or I don't want to have too much to mess with. That'd be a really nice platform right there, taking it all the way up along that edge. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that and see how frisky this stuff's feeling. So I'm feeling pretty frisky. I wasn't feeling frisky at all. Oh man, yuck, yucky. That's gross. I think I went in too steep. That'd be my guess at least. I don't know. This stuff is just, oh, wow. Another bad hit. This stuff's just weird. Weird. And I haven't had much experience with it, like, at all. I've only made that one point that I showed you there at the beginning, that long one. So I am quite new to this stuff. It'll be interesting to see what we make of it. But yeah, I have other projects that I have planned here. It's just kind of been a matter of finding the time. I'm gonna use diamond file because I really want to make sure that I'm going into proper areas. Man, I've really set myself up for some nastiness. It doesn't like to travel very far. I've noticed that, like, right off the bat. Except that one traveled pretty darn okay. Yeah, it doesn't like to travel very far. And again, the fact that it doesn't flake amazing doesn't help, like, at all. But this is kind of stuff that I'm, like, this grade of stuff. I'm going to narrow this a bit because I can narrow it a good ways. And I want to kind of get away from all this step fracture stuff that I put in there. So I'm actually going to, I might be able to go underneath it. I don't know. That's going to be a hard sell. That's going to be a hard sell to go underneath it because this stuff doesn't like to travel all too well. Yeah, I don't know about that. Try. Nah, I made it worse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Great Wall of China's getting built. Everybody look out. Ain't no Mongols getting through this one. Nah, you can't tell yourself that. You gotta be like, well, that is an obstacle, and now I actually get to use my brain a little bit, which us flint knappers love doing when we're doing this thing. Can use that to try and get some stuff figured out. It's a pretty okay hit. But yeah, that big, massive smokestack right there, that's going to be fun to try and get rid of. In fact, I don't even know if I can get rid of it by going underneath it. Like I said, I might just literally have to work the edge back to it. And then in doing that, wow. Yeah, it is. Oh, I broke that end off too. It's weird in there. Maybe that wasn't my fault. Maybe there's just weirdness in there. That can be a thing too with this basalt. You never really know. It's just strange. It's just real strange stuff. Why? I was supposed to go around it, Chief. You just dove right into it. Yuck. That's stinky. I don't like that. This is becoming quite the predicament rather rapidly. Okay, think on your feet. Gotta be on your toes. Basalt stuff. This is different. Let's see. Oh, what do we got? What do we do? Yucky. Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get through that. I might just have to like eat away the entire edge up onto that and then try to go underneath it. Or at least I have nothing in my realm of expertise that would work successfully with this basalt. I'm sure there's some basalt experts out there that would be like, oh, you could just do this and this. But I don't know that stuff. I don't know the tricks. I do not know the tricks. Since it's not going to go anywhere, I just kind of want to hit this one just for fun. Yeah, just went right up to it. It's fine. Let's see. I'm just really, this side, this entire side, we're just gonna knock it all off. Because that entire side is getting step fractured. That's what you don't want. You don't want that. No, no, no. Step fractures are no good. I wonder if I can just... in there. And just popped them all off. Be gone. To the waste pile. Okay. That cleaned things up a smidge. Just a smidge, though. We ain't even close to being out of the woods yet. I haven't even gotten this to the proper shape that I like. I don't think, honestly, I don't know how thin of points I'm going to be able to make with this. John, the guy who sent this stuff to me, he included some of his basalt points, and my word, he is he's pretty good at using this stuff. Like his practice absolutely 100% shows through with the quality of the points that he makes. Yuck. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Dang it! That's okay. Let's see. That's a risky one, to try and take that one up to clean all this stuff off. I don't know if I want to do it. It's got a dip right in there. I think that's just gonna, right there, that dip, that thing's just gonna stop dead in its tracks the second that it hits up there. And I'm also conflicted because I got weird stuff happening in here. Fun, fun, fun. Do I try it? I might as well. I got nowhere else to go. Oh, and it worked wonderfully. Okay, well, that took that off. What a pleasant surprise. That was lucky. That was very, very lucky. When using really crap materials like this, luck, you need luck. Because there are things that you just can't do, and you rely entirely on chance to have something work, you know? It's not like, oh, I can plan this out so it's going to do this. Like, you can to an extent, and I'm pretty sure there have been like Clovises and stuff made out of this. I'll do a Clovis video at some point, but yeah, it requires a commendable amount of practice and time, a lot of practice and time. But yeah, I think this is one of those materials. Come on. I think this is one of those materials that they just kind of use because they had nothing better. And you got to use what you got when you're going around picking up rock in your local area. I have more Iowa chert that I did collect, so this will be more, sorry, I'm getting myself mixed up. So there will be more Iowa chert videos. It's in the heat treater right now, which is fancy for my my turkey roaster. Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Not very good at that. It also helps to like not miss. Ah, that went a bit further than I thought. Okay, we're good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, got more Iowa chert. That'll be interesting. There's some really, really pretty stuff that I was able to find. I found like a really old glacial gravel bar in the middle of a farm field that I was just able to go through. It's really pretty stuff. It's tough. It's tough. You can't really beat around the bush with it. You gotta know what you're working with. But it does work easier than this stuff, I will say, from my experience, because I have made multiple points out of it. That was another really lucky one. I'm real lucky that traveled. Okay. Now we're getting into the weird spot because I know that's going to step and I don't want to go into that. Shoot, I might have to make this. Dang it. I didn't go anywhere. Shoot, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. This won't be perfect. It's a basalt point, so I can't really beat myself up too much because I am using a non-ideal material for this. And I mean, I don't usually practice with non-ideal materials. Nah, hold on. I'm gonna pull that one back. I don't usually work with non-ideal materials because, you know, I like to nap, and when I'm using crappy materials, it can sometimes just suck all of the fun out of it. Some people like that. They like the challenging aspect. I mean, I do too sometimes. If I'm feeling frisky, I'll go for the I'll grab the good old box of hate right here. There's some nasty stuff in there, as you can kind of see. I'll probably, I don't know, would that be a funny series? Box of Hate, episode 1. That would be kind of funny. I kind of like that idea. I might toy around with that just a little bit. Jeez, and I don't know when to start pressure flaking with this because I want to thin it out, but I know that I can't thin this stuff super duper well. I almost want to take my Ishi stick to it and mess with that to see what that ends up feeling like. Because while I do like the power and the speed of the indirect, I don't know. I haven't used my Ishi stick on it yet, so I don't know if it benefits from the Ishi stick. What is an Ishi stick? Well, it might very well get brought out in this video, because with how things are looking, is that bent? That is bent. It's bent! Bent rod. Bent rod. Shape up. Come on. Better? Much better. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so where are we at here? What are we working with? Let's see. Well, let's see. I really want to take the Ishi stick to it, but I just don't know if it's the move, you know? I don't want to... I should have really experimented with this a bit more when I was getting the video set up. Warm-ups always help, but I don't know. I make videos better when I kind of do things in spur of the moment. Or at least I feel like I do. I feel like I want to, I guess. Need to work on that just a little bit. Get some of that stuff figured out. Ooh, that was a bad step fracture. I could feel that. Shoot. Yeah, that entire area in there. Shoot. That's no good. That's no good. No good. Gotta throw the whole thing away. Gotta throw the whole point away. No. You can make ugly stuff. People just won't like it as much. And this is more so just me messing around and making a video as well. As I expected, that went absolutely nowhere. What a magnificent wall of step fractures we have there. Absolutely fantastic, with no way to go around it. You know what? I'm gonna do it because I feel like I'm setting myself up. This is the Ishii stick. I 3D printed this big long thing. You kind of tuck it underneath your arm and then you hold it like so, and you can use it to do your stuff. I was gonna make sure that this is all in frame and in focus. I don't want to do all this work and then not have it be in focus. Ooh, I can hear the thunder. Let's see. I gotta be real careful because this stuff, very snap and halfish. It will explode. There's a spider on my leg. Look at him go. Bye bye. Ooh, come on. I just took a bite out of my tool tip. I saw the copper roll off of it. Yeah, this is gonna be another one where it's gonna be just like, ah, shoot, there's no way around that step fracture. We're gonna have to either go underneath it, which I don't think is really gonna work with Basalt. I just don't. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it. Like I said, I don't got the experience. That's just me. You want to watch someone do this that's better at it than me? Ooh, I don't know who to direct you to. There's probably someone out there. Let's try again. That splintered awfully. That's what that did. Yeah, I tried to go around it. You're getting a weird edge thing going on here. Come on. Yeah, there ain't no way to fix that. Yuck. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go underneath it. Nah, chief. This has got to get slimmed down, but we still got room, so might as well slim down while you can. I'm sure all the experienced nappers out there who are watching this are going like, no, you could have saved it. You could have done this, and this. Tell me in the comments, because I do read the comments. I do try to read them and respond to them. Yeah, that is awful. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that horrible everything. I almost want to get indirect to blow that off because I know that I might not be able to go underneath it. Do I do something? I'm going to use my other indirect percussion tool. This one has a finer tip on it. This could do one of two things, but I think the reason I'm going to do it is because I'm going to snap it if I use my Ishii stick, because I'm going to be pressing it down on the palm pad, and if I do this, there's a slightly less chance. And it looks like it went through. Super. It's not great, but it did it. Here. No. Oh, chungus. I'm just moving the step fracture line further and further down. Oh. Yep. Oh, fun. Fun. Yeesh. Yucky. Yeah. It's just kind of got this entire nasty area in here that's just awful. Does any of this come off? No? Dang. That's really bad. And I just can't keep winning. Or I just can't win. I just did it again. Oh my goodness. What's happening? What did I do? Where is it going wrong? This is awful. I can make better stuff, I swear. This is not conducive of my skill set. You're watching someone who is only a year in work some really, 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 really nasty materials that do not wish to be anything. You do not wish to be created into anything. Or transformed, rather. Nope. That would have gone through if that would have been chert. Dang it. Oh, this one might be a lost cause. Oh no. Even start another one. I've been doing this one for like 30 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, Chief. Let's see. Let's make a quick evaluation here. So, I got to thin down the base some more. I have the Great Wall of China on this side. I have this wonderful little island here that needs to receive a tactical nuke. Base is way too thick. Hoofda, hoofda, hoofda. And there ain't really a whole lot I can do to get through all this. Because it's just like, once basalt steps, that's it. You're just kind of stuck with it. And I know it's not going to do anything else unless I really try and figure it out here. Which I'm not too confident in my abilities without risking a snap. That didn't go nowhere. Bent the crap out of my rod too. Another. Fantastic. Another. Excellent. I'm just trying to work all this back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to preserve this entire tip. Yeah, I suppose it would help if I didn't have a bend in my rod. I gotta get better about smacking it. See, because it's just all that in there. That's all just hatred and sadness. And now it's what my life is. Ay, ay, ay. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my word, that is fun. There's just no way. This thing is toast. Unless the whole thing just comes off like that. Okay, that was monumentally lucky. Oh my goodness. Wow, that like literally saved this entire thing. All right, where's the trade-off? What are you asking for in return? What's the catch? There has to be one. Don't lie to me. I know that stuff ain't free. No. Wow, that was very lucky. It's still kind of garbolium, but I am not gonna complain. Sheesh. I just wanna knock some of that back. I'm trying to. Ooh, thunder. I hear the thunder. There's still weirdness in there that I want to take care of. And this is turning more triangular as things go on. It's not my intention, but just kind of a result of what's happening, I guess. Let's get the issue stick back out because I don't feel like blowing up more stuff. Because I feel like I'm going to put in more. I feel like I'm going to put in more step fractures with that than I am the issue stick. So. How's it looking? Can you guys see that? Can you make that out? Sorry if the viewing angles aren't all good. Another thing too is that a lot of people use these in their legs. They kind of hunker in and use the strength of their legs to do stuff. I've noticed that in some of my testing for filming, the camera doesn't like that and it focuses like in the wrong areas. Oh, well, no. I didn't need that anyways. That saves me time because I don't have to worry about that anymore. I should have known that that was coming, in all honesty. I really set myself up for that one. Just gotta shape this thing down a little bit. I want to get the profile a bit more consistent with what someone might want if they were trying to make an arrowhead out of it. It doesn't help that it's just getting nastier as it goes. I need to kind of get it to a specific shape before I can continue. And I don't know. Shoot, I might have to do that with like regular pressure flaking. Yuck. It's so bad right in here. That was a unique flake. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. That did some weird stuff. It's like when you eat some food and you taste it and immediately you're like, ooh, I'm subject to that. I had my first bad frozen pizza my entire life, like, about a month ago. It was just genuinely not good. Like, I think it was some like barbecue chicken pizza, which I was like, ooh, okay, that sounds good. There's nothing in there that I shouldn't like. And when I tried it, I got it all done, pulled it out of the oven, and it was like, ooh, it smells good. Okay, great, awesome. We're cooking now. And yeah, first bite, no. Something was, hoo-wee. Something with that. I was like, I paused immediately and was like, oh, that's not good. You know? I was like, ooh. I'm gonna do some shaping here. Try to work around this tip just a wee bit. Just trying to get the shape down. I like to get a general shape before I really start going on stuff, because if you don't have the right shape and you try to do that later down the line, or you're making fixes and changes, at least that's how it is with me, things don't tend to work out too well. I tend to make a lot of mistakes, or the mistakes that you do make are harder to fix, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna say that instead. That's better. Harder to fix mistakes. Or at least in my method of doing things. Yours might be completely different, which is fine. Not all the things that I do will work for you, but oh, the bugs are coming in. Oh no, not the flies. They're gonna start biting me. I'm gonna go cuckoo. Go cuckoo crazy. Oh, he saw me. He saw me square up. He was like, whoa there, partner. Whoa. Let's take a breather now. Let's get this basalt worked out before you go on trying to smash me. I'm just looking at my reference. I need to narrow it up just a little bit, which I'm fine with, because I still have this staph fracture on this side. It's right down near the base that I would kind of like to take care of, and it just allows me to clean up some of the edges as well. Yeah. Put that nice platform there. Yoo-hoo, I hear my garage shifting because of the wind. That's exciting. Heard that wall over there do a bit of a crunch sound. Hopefully that means that it's not in imminent danger to me and it's going to fall in. I'm not going to manifest that as bad. Don't do what I just did. Don't manifest the bad stuff, because then it'll happen. You don't want it to happen. No. The last thing you want are bad things. I'm just going to abrade all the edges here real quick so you can kind of get an idea of what areas I have to work with. Oh, let's try him. Okay. Bad. No, that could have been better. We're getting kind of close to that step fracture. Let's chill with that just a little bit. That was probably all not in focus too. Oh, Google Pixel best phone camera of the year. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't agree with that metric. And it's crazy because like most of your phones, they're like, it's like, why even buy a dedicated camera anymore? You can just do it with your phone or just get like a spare phone. Because I know with my phone, the thing is that I'm gonna fill up the storage. That's gonna fill up real quick. That needs to go. That needs to go right now. I don't like seeing that there. Cool, got it. Ha! Okay. Again, I'm trying to use some of my leg strength, but again, as you see, I can't bring it down there because it's gonna focus on the bucket that I have across the room with a face on it, because it likes to focus on faces, and it can feel the gravitational pull of the bucket faces. It's probably trying to focus on him down there. Talk about him down there. We don't even talk about that guy. That guy's for later. Yeah, when it's not busy focusing on him, it's not really doing a great job of focusing on me. I mean, I suppose it does help to keep everything roughly in frame, but yeah, let's see. Can I grab that? Oh, come on. Nah. Needed more. Needed more platform strength. I do need to shoot some thinning flakes from the base, though. Shouldn't be too bad. That didn't feel good, whatever that was. I didn't speak too soon. Gosh, this stuff is just horrendous. I tell you what. Nothing but... I gotta be careful, I don't pop that off. It's nothing but fight, it seems. What do I got? What am I working with? This is what I got so far. Nothing too crazy. Okay. What do you have for time? 43 minutes? Oh, I could finish this in an hour. I definitely could. Assuming no mess-ups. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now the pressure's really on. Is the fly biting me? Can't feel it. So what do we got? Create one of these. I could go a bit more narrow, which would be nice because then I could take care of that step fracture there, or at least attempt to. I make no promises in fixing that bad puppy up, so I'm just gonna cruise and chunk off some pieces here to really get myself set up quickly. Touch too much near the tip because that might throw some stuff off, or if I am just going at it and taking big chunks like this off. I've done it before where it's just not focusing on what I'm actually doing, where I've blown the tip off by doing that, and then it's just like, ah, well, shoot. Kind of done goofed on that one. A bit closer to the shape now. Now it's just a matter of actually getting the step fractures through that area. Did that just slip off and do nothing? Oh, she went kaboom, boys. She went kaboom. Oh, man. Dang. I thought I was doing good. Dang. Too much pressure in the middle. Snapped it. Was holding it too tightly. Anything weird in there I can chalk up to a mistake? Let me see. Let's see if I can piece back the crime. Whoa. Yeah, that took a weird... I bet it was because I was going into that step fracture. Took a weird, like, chunk out there near the edge. Just blew it right off. Darn it. Well, I'm going to upload my fail videos too, because I think it's important to show off when things go wrong. And this is one of the things that went wrong, and this is material that I can keep practicing with. And I'm going to do these practice videos because, I don't know, any sort of visual aid or background noise that I can provide to people is good. So, yeah, unfortunately, no good, but yeah, did my best. Come back for more, because I'm going to keep practicing with this stuff. This will not be my last attempt with it, so yeah. Thanks for watching regardless.